With the recent popularity of reality television, producers of these TV shows have turned to the South in order to create an insider's view into the life of a Southerner. Is this view accurate? Do all Southerners think or behave in the manner that is depicted? Is the South truly what the producers of reality TV shows like Party Down South, Honey Boo Boo, and Hillbilly Hand Fishing say it is? Some agree, whereas some do not. I'm Logan Ryals, and this is Southern Stereotypes, a reality TV production. I'm on my way to interview Jacob Smith, a lifelong friend of mine. He's lived in South Mississippi for all of his life, and so hopefully he'll have some insight on reality television and what that has to do with Southern stereotypes.
It's definitely not a positive one. It really shows all the negative aspects, the parties and generally trashy people. I feel like there are some people that do act like that, they're in the show. But also there's a lot of people that don't really identify with any of those people. A wide variety of people in the South and everywhere. I can see how it would change other people's perspective, people that don't actually come here, people who don't know anyone from the South. If I had to pick one thing about the South to highlight, it would probably be the rich culture. Because it's not just one type of people, there's many different cultures here. There's a massive music scene in Mississippi, huge. I think it's the same goal as with any reality TV show, it's just to create drama and excitement for the viewer, not really actually depict the situation in an accurate way. I like how Swamp People does it actually. They don't. It's more like about the alligators, not about rednecks. It's very respectful. I like that. But I definitely think that most of the negative stereotypes about the South are pretty much enforced through the TV shows, like the ignorant rednecks. All they do is go out and drink beer, things like that. It doesn't really show the positive sides.
Now, as we've seen, Southerners think that the reality TV shows that are used today portray a negative message about the South. Now, what do other cultures have to say about this? To find out, I interviewed one of my good friends, Juan, and his brother Tan.
When did you guys first move here?
10 years ago. When I was 6.
Alright, well I'm going to show you this video from Party Down South, which is a reality television series. Have you heard of it before? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you about a 5-minute clip and just ask you a few questions about it. So, in your opinion, what kind of message does this send about the South?
It's saying it's trashy.
Do you believe that message is true?
Yeah. Well, I know sometimes people do party, but that's kind of like everywhere.
So, do you think this message that they're sending is upsetting?
Some way.
What do you think?
At least some.
If you were in the producer's shoes, what would you highlight in order to send a positive message about the South?
Like how people act in the South.
Well, polite and have some manners.
What do you think is the goal behind Southern reality TV shows?
They were just being entertaining so they could get money. But, it's just
Can't be
used.
To further explore how Southern reality TV shows affect stereotypes, I interviewed my friend Rachel from Wisconsin. Let's see what she has to say about this.
I moved down to the start of the school year, so people would have really strong accents, and I don't notice that as much as I thought I would. Like, you don't really get the hardcore Southern drawl as much as I expected. It was definitely more of like a trashy idea, not at all kind of what I've noticed. Like, you don't really see that many people acting like that on campus. It was more like loud and obnoxious and people who don't really care. Or somebody's wearing a diaper and I mean, I think they picked out the minority. Like, clearly there are people who act like that, but it's definitely not what you see on a day-to-day basis, not at all walking through or living in the South. It would upset me if I thought that everybody else in the world was thinking that this is how all of us were, that because we lived in the South, this is how we acted and this is how we portrayed ourselves. Definitely the majority of reality TV about the South kind of makes it look like that, you know, with Honey Boo Boo and all the other shows like that.
Right.
It's definitely made to be more of an obnoxious group. I think some people believe that and some don't, it just kind of depends. I've visited down here a lot, so looking at the shows, I kind of knew that that's not actually how people acted. Like, I have family who live in Texas, and that's not what they're doing with their lives. So I kind of had a general idea, but it's also like, there are definitely people who are acting like that.
Right.
It's a little different. I mean, the South is known for like Southern hospitality, and that's one thing I noticed. Everybody hugs down here. Like, I'll see somebody who like I met once at orientation, they run up and they give you a hug. People aren't always hugging back home, so it's definitely like friendly. I mean, you could do something along the lines of like, "Welcome to the South. We're friendly here." I mean, I think their goal is to be funny because they want to make money. If it wasn't, they're not out here to try and like display an accurate depiction. They're out here to create an entertainment industry. I think they want people to, you know, I don't know, everybody likes what's different, what they don't normally see in their day-to-day life, what they find funny or entertaining or like bizarre to them. So the day-to-day South isn't what's going to be bizarre because it's not that different from anybody else's life.
Although through my interviews, I found out that many people believe that reality television portrays the South in a negative manner. Many believe that this does not affect stereotypes entirely. All of the interviewees that I interviewed said that even though they believe the reality TV scene creates a negative image, it does not portray the South as a whole, rather it portrays a minority of the South. This is Logan Ryals. This has been Southern Stereotypes, a reality TV production.